Hi, so now my head is sweating. I just did a glute workout. It was actually glutes and thighs for like 10 minutes. And I did a 30-minute workout that was standing. It was kind of moving my whole body, not too fast, but not too slow actually. And it was to work out my waist. So I don't like looking back on the days of the computer or something and like reaching in for the past and people with fair hair who were born in the 70s and 80s. I can't say I was dark, so I'm not prejudiced against people who are dark for their race per se. So I'm just here to show myself. I'll have a little fun, I guess. So tomorrow I'm gonna go to a meeting about modeling. So I'm mainly concerned. I do have problems. I can't seem to pass an interview to get a job, and I only like one place in the area I'm in. So I don't know what to do because I don't really have my schedule together yet, and it's just stressing me out like I'm guilty. But what I'm working on now is going to the food pantries and stocking up on food first. So I'm taking my time to make that big spreadsheet, which is really a lot of work. So you don't know that because you just plow into work after not doing the homework, thinking you're funny and making fun of people if they do their homework. So I'm taking my time. I haven't had enough food, so I have some food, but I can't do it as fast. I don't know who that's fun for, but if you did it for yourself, I don't think it would be fun. I also made a chart about dance schools, so I have to practice dancing on my own too. I think I've done enough exercise for today. I want to take a shower soon. I keep forgetting. I have a document on my computer with stuff as a list, but I keep forgetting to click on it. I should put a piece of paper up here or something that says to look at the list. I don't know. I could hang it up on the wall. I don't know. I could hang it up on the computer maybe. Put a sticker there. Oh yeah, I heard the funniest thing today. So I was thinking about my dad and our family. He expected too much. Like my younger brother wasn't good enough for him. I don't know anything like that. He thinks that other dads, maybe they're better and maybe they could have had better sons. So like I was his last hope, like the only thing he was living for, and like my younger brother was like nothing to him, unfortunately. I mean, he was at face value or whatever, but I think underneath he wasn't nice enough. And anyone would agree, even Barb. I don't know if she's watching this, but she hasn't been answering, so I don't know. I wish she would answer sometime soon. But that was so funny. And I know Ellen DeGeneres acts like she's impressed with how she sees Florida. Like, I'm from Florida. Like, is anyone going to respect me for it? But anyway, I think she was saying, wow, look at the office here in Florida and the bank. I've never seen anything like that. And I know we have something for Florida, but this is amazing. And then we're not even from New Orleans, so we don't have a shot at life. Anyway, you get it. You get it. I don't have to explain it any further. Yeah, actually I am from Florida, but I left there when I was 11, so it's not like I did essays in high school there. I was probably doing things like poster contests, writing paragraphs. So it was very hard to probably be organized when I moved to the middle section south in the country. So I don't know. I'm just having fun talking. I don't know if I should say anything now. I don't have any. I have so many ideas. So mainly what you're supposed to do is keep trying to explain your life. I had fun talking about some other things. So yeah, they were just wondering today, like, so what? So I don't have my pictures, and I would like them if I had more, but so I did have a bob until I was older, but I always remember having pigtails. And then I remember I had a bob and I had it angled, and I mainly remember the pigtails though. So So obviously right away, if you're a brunette and you're like that, you don't really have much of a chance. My hair was straight. I don't know anyone like that who looks good, so. All I can say, I was Chinese, so maybe it was okay. It was thick too. So I didn't have any problems. I think everyone preferred to be a blonde of some sort, as long as they look good. So then it would be different when I grew my bangs out, and then I got them cut soon after, and it was a little different. And I had stopped being able to take gymnastics, but we took walks, so it wasn't too bad. So I was kind of pretty then, you know. All the kids from up north moved to this part of Florida that was good on the East Coast. And then I parted my bangs, and when I was only like the end of 5th grade and the first year of junior high there. And so then I kind of looked mature, but kind of maybe older than a teenager would look. So I just wasn't tall. I did not end up chunky and tall like most teenagers, but I was tall. It's just that we moved and I lost sleep and had problems staying up doing homework, so I think my legs aren't that long, but I can trying to get them longer, even though I'm already well into traditional adulthood. And so I didn't act like a teenager when I was a teenager so much, so I tried to do that when I was an adult, actually. But I was already mature. So basically, then I moved to Louisiana. I grew my bangs out then, pretty much. I started to when I left a little. And so it was like that in junior high. So I was mainly partying at home in junior high with no friends. And then, that's when email came out. So I did that. But I kept forgetting to think about maybe I should get a online journal or something. So anyway, finally did that, but I was already out of high school. I had a real high school life, but it wasn't like back in the day with nerds from the 60s or anything. And it wasn't branched off of that. So anyway, I know everyone has kind of a real high school today, but I mean, it was like the thing. It was sort of evolving into what it is today for some people, maybe. But then there's schools that are different. So anyway, and then I went to high school and I had long hair, and then I cut it maybe something that would be popular for preteens in the 90s, a bit below my shoulders, well below my shoulders. And I did some athletic things like cross country. I tried to do soccer, I think 3 years in high school, and didn't make it. So anyway, I did cut my bangs maybe 2 or 3 times in high school. And I wasn't ever that modern, I guess, because my hair wasn't straight. I wanted a bob with straight hair. So it was too late. So, and then I grew my bangs out just to see if I looked cool again in my last year. I never really cut them again, I guess. I kept shaving it in my 20s and 30s though, because I dyed it too much, actually. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have done that though. I just didn't care, But, a lot of women, they dye their hair. So anyway, and I did cut it like a woman, but not right now. I mean, some women have it long though, so that's one excuse I used. And I wanted the style where you have it down and you have the long bang on the side, but maybe I should try that. I don't know. I was gonna layer it, you got me thinking. Maybe I'll just try that before I get too old. I don't know. But I don't want to go without the bangs, kind of. So we'll see. So that's basically it. So I was never really shy. I wasn't really called that shy in high school, even though it was louder, because people met me. They were nicer. I wasn't really shy at the Catholic high school in my last year, but I think I was just from a different high school then. But I was from Florida, and I was a top student before when I was at the Catholic junior high, so it was a little weird. So you might get some of the picture. That's totally not the whole story, and I could go back and think about it a lot. And then I went to college, and I fit in just fine with all the kids in New Orleans, where I was from then. And I just got kicked out for being shy, seeming shy, but I wasn't. Anyway, I dressed up. I got a little bit skinnier. I was at the gym. Okay, so there shouldn't be any problems. Yes, I fit in just fine. I picked a good major. I did well in it. I just had to drop some classes, and I ended up going home. So I didn't get the degree. But it was music, and I went for a year. Nobody believes me. I do play a little bit different. I'm not as trigger happy, like where it's more specific. I just got mad about that too. Like, it seems like people use me for being detailed in music. I heard the pretty music a long time ago when it was invented or whatever, or right after, and sing-songy and tuneful and accurate. So it's probably just not the right kind of thing. Anyway, I don't think I play that game though, so maybe I'd better just back off. I don't have anything right now, so. And I can't play like that. I don't have the muscle. I think it takes a specific muscle, and to be honest, I would teach it if I was a music teacher. Anyway. So I can play the notes, and I can listen to the harmony, but that's probably about it, huh? So I know all the terms and feelings, but I don't know about the style. Like, I can't do it, And I'm kind of planning to do it, but so yeah, college was good. I was worried about going back because of my age, and if I do, I plan on doing dance. So right now I'm trying to figure out what to do. Like, I want to still dance all day or something, but I have to work. And I don't have a lawyer yet, and I heard maybe they don't work or something. I forgot how that worked out, but there was some reason they might not work. I don't know if you get your money back. So it's been 13 minutes. I want to post this soon, I guess, because there's not much in it. But I'm supposed to talk about who I am, like it's a big deal for me as an individual, but I'm not telling the world to tell me to do anything, So it's not going to hurt my feelings, pretty much. That's what most people are worried about. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I'm not telling anyone to do anything, but it's a big deal to me. So it's a big deal if you come in my space. People act like if a robber came in here, I'd still listen. They're crazy. But yes, when I go out there, I'm not mean like everybody else. So, I guess I have some problem. I don't know. It doesn't look like an animal to me, but I don't know. Everyone's just touchy about racism. And, I'm not happy with how I turned out in that regard. In some ways, I'm happy that I am compared to other people. And I accept they all are different. And they don't seem to get that. Like, I don't have to say I'm everything like every other person. Like, I think they're saying that's what they are. And it didn't used to be that way. But anyway, so I wasn't really shy, but everybody who knows me, who accepts me, thinks I'm shy or I don't want to talk. If they're in my family, they think I don't want to talk. Even if I'm there, I go up to them, I talk. The conversation never happens. And they're always complaining and acting ugly, even though they're kind of sexy. So all my friends in school think I'm shy. The classmates I'm not close to yet that I meet in college and stuff on a professional level and stuff, all get along with me and think I'm cool. Everything's cool. And then my family and my relatives actually all think I don't want to talk. My family knows I want to talk. My family is mostly dead. That's not what it is for most of you. And I was surprised, but I didn't overreact. And I didn't get it either. So if you think I get everything, I didn't get that. Because I was looking around in Orlando and nobody cared. And when my dad was in the hospital with my mom, I took the bus there, even though, I'm kind of dilapidated. And I might have helped save some of his life. And I guess no one cares. So who cares about them? There was got to be some people out there who care about this kind of stuff. And sure, you can get the jig on with my dad for being all white, but I didn't know he wasn't Native American Indian. If I was Native American Indian, I thought he was Native American Indian. But I don't think about that. Anyway, so just try to get it. I don't know if you got it yet, but my relatives think I don't want to talk. My friends think I'm shy. The people in all my schools think I could be popular. And they want to know who my friends are. Anyway. So yeah, I do have Ashley in my family. And I was always nice to her. And I always thought she was cute. And she's younger than me. So I didn't deny her anything. Like, I didn't do anything to her because of this race relationship. But, you know what it is, right? Like, if my younger brother doesn't get something, I don't say, no, Ashley. She's like the only person in my relatives on that side. And that I've ever seen as a cousin. And anyway, so the story is, like, my Aunt Barb is always yelling at her. And you know why I could care less? I don't do it. I'm not there to say, do I agree with her? And I swear she's onto that. But the thing is, like, it's all about her when it comes to talking. And they don't even notice. And they think that's okay if they act like that. And then we meet somebody else. Maybe it's like another relative. Maybe it's someone in public. Maybe someone who works at a restaurant or a store. They're all friends. But then all of a sudden everything's quiet and she's like, okay, I like her. I'm never mean to her, but it's so funny. I'm not saying anything about her and how she acts, but I get she would be uncomfortable. And it might have something to do with my race, but it's because she gets all the attention and she knows she's in trouble with Barb. Not her mom as much maybe, and Barb's husband. But then somebody else comes and she's in trouble and she's with her mom and me. But anyway, in public at least. And sometimes at home. But not at night. Anyway. So if we go to a place, everything's quiet. Everyone looks at her and she looks like she feels fat and ugly. And like she's quiet and like she looks at herself and wonders what's going on. I'm not saying about how she looks, but how she acts. Like, wow, I'm such a good person. I never, like, it's a fly. She's like, oh, it's like all of a sudden she can't misbehave. And the whole time on vacation, Barb is cursing at her like as loud as she can, and so is her husband. It's so funny to see them do that, but not to her, but just to see Barb mad, And anyway, and it's fun to see her husband mad because he was in the army and he was a colonel, so definitely one of the biggest inspirations for me in my second career idea, including being in ROTC and being considered the most attractive anyway, by the people in charge and stuff and everyone. But anyway, but so she's in trouble, like, I'll count, like, maybe 4 times every minute. The whole vacation. And then if we meet somebody else, she knows she's been in trouble the whole time and has been doing nothing but trying to apologize and do it again. But the whole room is like quiet. It's like she can't mess up. It's like, who does she think she is now? And it's like she notices all of a sudden, like, and then everybody is racist to her and thinks she thinks I won't talk because of my race. They don't even know it's Barb. And if I said Joni, I would just say, yeah, I think she's attractive and I don't think she's bad. But I have pictures of me where I looked at my picture of me next to her when I was in the group home in East Cleveland. So yeah, my face looks a little bit skinnier in those photos. But anyway, It's like I couldn't tell if I was a different person, even though I looked totally different. But anyway, it was funny. And yeah, Barb is supposed. So I know all about you guys' moms from Barb and my dad. So I'm gonna go ahead and post this now.